GunFreaknation. It's the prayers TElectrik. Guess what, y'all? We had to be evacuated, man. The other night was crazy. You know, the night had started off good, y'all. It had started off really good. We had an awesome night going downtown to Motor City Casino. I went to my very first comedy show at the soundboard inside the casino, seeing Lunel. The night was awesome, man. I was in such a good mood that I was like, let's do an after party. Let's go turn up on my other channel, Life with TMV, and you know, we went live, and we sipping, and we drinking and partying and stuff, and once I got tired, I said I'm gonna go in there and lay down, right? So my girl, she was like, I'm about to go make me a snack. So she went down there, made a turkey and cheese sandwich, came back up. We kicking it, talking. As soon as she bit into the sandwich, boom, 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 boom. Like, I mean, this sounds like a machine gun, but I can tell right off the bat that this was an AK. I know an AK when I hear one, right? I own, two AKs, all right? So I know one when I hear one. I said, this shit is too close for comfort. So soon as we heard the shots, man, she jumped on the floor, rightfully so, sandwich still in her mouth, and she crawling. My ass still laying in bed, waiting till the gunshots in. I said, wait a minute. I'm still processing this shit. This shit is they still shooting. I said, let me get my naked ass up off this bed. And I hit the floor too. I grabbed my funky town sender, because I didn't know at that point what was going on. For all I know, it might have been somebody shooting up the whole block. And I damn sure didn't want my house to be next. But just like I suspected, it's a house about 4 houses down from my house. It's done got shot up before, right? They done shot it up a couple of times before. And I ain't talking about the group home with the teenagers. They got evicted like last summer. So it's been peace. On that side, it's been peace. They gone. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them was bad, but the majority of them was. All right? But this house, it's thugs up in this motherfucker. They don't have their house shot up like twice before. It's been women showing up, throwing busting out their windows with bricks and shit. They shit starters, man. I remember like one of them, it was a cat that I was feeding, a stray cat. It didn't belong to me, but when I try to feed, animals and shit, when I see them, and they saw me trying to feed the cat. They tried to run over the cat when the cat was coming up to me. So I knew right then and there that they wasn't no damn good. And I ain't shocked that their house getting shot up like that. You know what I'm saying? But that particular night, it had to be at least about 40. Initially I thought it was about 30 shots. I thought somebody like whipped up on them and emptied their whole mag into their house, right? But no, it was at least about 60 to 70 shots fired. So when that went down, we went downstairs, and we started looking out my front window, and I'm like, well, I don't see anybody. Usually if somebody don't got injured, you gonna hear some hollering, screaming, or you gonna see some type of activity, man. It was like a ghost town out there. Nothing. We didn't see anything. About 15 minutes, 15 minutes later, that's when the police arrived, man. They was deep. These about 5 or 6 police cars. They jumped out with their flashlights and guns, and they was walking all up and down the street, shining their flashlights at people's houses. I guess they was saying, did anybody else's house get shot up, or, did any stray rounds go into a house or something, And we looking at all this, I'm like, man, I hope didn't nobody get hurt. I know they some, some ratchet motherfuckers that live in that house, but I don't wish nobody, you know, getting hurt or anything like that. So to make a long story short, man, the cops came to my house.
Yeah, I know you guys have a lot on that plate, but I'm holding the priority one house. Very
Detroit Police, how you doing, sir? Hey, sorry to bother you guys at this time. I'm sure you heard the shots fired.
Yeah, man, it sounded like about 30 rounds.
Yeah,
it sounded like a AK-47.
We had 70 rounds. We got 2 houses hit, a gas meter that's hit. We're asking people, if possible, a couple more houses down from you. Meters hit, it's pumping out gas. We're trying to clear the whole block.
Oh, man.
I know it's, you know, inconvenience, but it's for the safety in case it blows.
This gas leaking right there?
Yeah, they shot the meter.
What?
The gas meter is just pumping straight gas out, and you can smell it.
That gonna blow our pipe up with it?
We're not 100% sure until we get DT out here, so we're trying to rush on that, but we're trying to get everybody off the block.
Oh, hell no. Okay. All right,
kids, family, whatever you got to do, at least for now, until we can get the gas taken care of, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate you.
It's like, you got to go. You got to evacuate, man. When that house got shot up, they shot the gas meter, and gas is just shooting out, just skeeting out, just pouring out. And there's a lot of gas on the ground, and if it ignite, it could blow the whole block up, your whole street. You got to get off the block. I'm like, that's all I needed to hear. It's better safe than to be sorry. You know what I'm saying? So this happened. When the shooting happened, it had to be about 4:30 in the morning. Yep, it had, because when we made it back from the comedy show, it was like 11:30, pushing 12 midnight. Then when we went live on our other channel, Life with TNV, we was live for another 2 hours. It might have been about 3 hours or something like that. And when I got tired and ended the live, it was about 4 o'clock. The shooting happened at about 4:30. When we had to leave, it was about 5. When the cop was like, it's gas everywhere, it ain't safe, y'all got to go. And we all got in my car. Initially, I was gonna go to a motel because all my people at my relatives, they sleep. Ain't no point even trying to call. So I'm thinking, nah, I don't really want to go to a motel because I want to stick around and see what's gonna happen, because it depends on how long this shit be. Because they had the street blocked off with their police cars where couldn't nobody, enter this block. So they let us out. We went around the corner where we could keep eyes on the situation, and man, all I can say, it was crazy. It was crazy. That's the first time in my life I ever was like in a situation where I had to be evacuated. It felt like, literally, it felt like we were in a movie, in one of them doomsday type movies, natural disaster type movies, man. And yeah, it was pretty intense, man. But we was in our car probably about an hour, because I saw when the police, they kind of like dammed their lights and they moved their cars. I'm like, okay, maybe it might be over with. So I whipped up and I was like, I drove up on him. I'm like, hey, is it cool to come back to the crib now, to my house, to my home, Mr. Officer? They was like, yeah, DTE done came out. They shut the gas off. Nobody got gas. They had to shut the main gas line, you know, and they was like, it's safe for you to go back home. But yeah, that was crazy, you know. Y'all gonna see the footage, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I have never been in a situation where I had to evacuate, you know, due to some savages, shooting up a house and shooting the gas meter. But yeah, it was like the police officer told me it was about 70 shots fired. So I'm thinking that they used a drum. It wasn't a mag. They used a drum. Yeah, yeah. And it just tells me that you could be hit one day and gone the next. The night was a awesome, fun night, and then it ended where I had to leave my house because of the actions of some savages. It's crazy, man. So, y'all just stay on your P's and Q's no matter how good your day is going, man. Always keep your head on a swivel and just be prepared for whatever. You feel me? Love you, GunFreaknation. Listen, GunFreaknation, y'all stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous and be ready to send them savages to Funky Town because they will try you. You know what I'm saying? They will try you. But here's the footage, y'all. Love you, GunFreaknation. Salute. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed.